We wanted to talk about the beautiful nature of humanizing companies as we have a current event happening.
Time to talk about abominations.
The time is 9:24 p.m. February 3rd, 2019. Sunday night. Sunny D went onto Twitter and posted, "I can't do this anymore." Moon Pie, the brand Moon Pie, responded, "What's going on, Sunny? Sunny D, mood last night. All good, MP. Thanks for checking in. I love you." Pop-Tarts, "Hey, Sunny, can I please offer you a hug? We are going to get through this together, my friend." Sunny, "Yeah, I'll take some of this sweet warmth, PT." Insomnia cookies. "Do you need a cookie to cheer up? That would be nice. Here you go. This is perfect." And then a Big Hero 6, the big robot boy patting someone or something.
Okay, let's just start to break this shit down to the utter insanity it is.
There is part of me that wants to just say, like, clearly everyone realizes that this is fucking absurd, and I want to...
It's marketing of suicidal thought.
Yes, exactly. It's marketing of suicidal thought. It has gotten to the point where people are so just flattened by the system that we live in that this is just mirroring just what our current thoughts are and trying to just buy shitty, not Jews.
It's like this fat Tuesian fucking reversal, like all things that capitalism touches. This fucking going back to a past, to something that was very inherent to the proletariat, the serfs at that time, and just co-opting it by the rich, as it makes a mockery of the average human being's life now. Like, it's making a mockery of what it's like to exist with crushing debt or whatever other things that make you depressed in this day and age as a fucking company.
Yeah.
They're literally... It's morally reprehensible.
Right.
It's repulsive. It's... I'm stumped for words. This terrible orange-esque drink that I can never fucking stomach.
It's not juice. Let's not fucking kid ourselves. It's not juice.
It's not juice. Tang is more like juice than fucking Sunny D.
They're both pretty fucking bad.
I mean, they're both pretty fucking bad, but I actually drink Tang first. But
now I would.
Yes, because Tang still sells itself as the drink of the astronauts, which is silly and dated.
So here was the question that I asked. Would I get banned from Twitter for telling orange juice to go kill itself?
No. Do it. Do it right now.
Because I want to know. Like, that is such an absurd statement.
It's either...
But it's people's now.
Yeah.
The orange juice is people's now.
That's the whole thing. It's like, what are advertisers now? Like, at one point, you'd be like a skilled, insidious but skilled job. Mm-hmm. Like, with a guy who made Toucan Sam and fucking the Marlboro Man.
Yeah.
Jolly Green Giant.
Mascots.
Yeah. Jolly Green Giant made fucking peas interesting. That's an impressive feat.
Yeah, well, that's not really as insidious. Well, no, Marlboro Man.
Marlboro Man, like, these things are insidious, but they're not... But now, this advertising more insidious and less skillful.
Yes.
It's literally... You're hiring some 16-year-old fucking high school... I could do this job.
Yes.
I could do this job right fucking now without any experience. I don't have a fucking social media account for Twitter, Instagram, or anything. I can still fucking do this job. Capitalism markets everything, including the increasing, like, depravity that we live in, creating this wave of absurdism that is ever so prevalent in our generation, especially the generation below us. Mm-hmm. Like, at this point, like, memes are absurd. Like, a lot of, like, the fucking memes I see passed around by the people below us are fucking absurd. Mm-hmm. Like, generation below us in age. And that's the whole thing. They see this trend and they're marketing it immediately.
Yeah.
Like, there's nothing holy about it. There's nothing fucking... there's nothing that is the proletariat identity that can't be co-opted.
I think that has to do with the nature of the internet itself. being that, like, we create these things that exist to a community as opposed to oneself.
Yes.
So it's very easy to go off. It's the same sort of thing as, like, when you saw, like, troll faces on Hot Topic shirts. Like, it's the same sort of concept of, like, these are things that don't belong to a single person, so they're so easily taken and monetized by businesses.
Let's actually use the troll faces fucking thing. There's a massive leap in the past fucking 10 years. From the troll face being on a Hot Topic shirt, being in Spencer's or some shit. And literally, the literal fucking formation of identity
Yes.
in this absurd space.
Yeah, you're right. There is, yes.
The Noid is the only acceptable mascot. It's the questionable mascot. You have no idea what he is.
Well, here's the thing. Like, the idea of, like, mascots in the past and, like, what's currently happening are very similar, but they're completely different in the ways of what they present. They present, like, what mascots were in the past were representations of what the business is, or, like, what sort of vibes the business has, or whatever. What currently is happening is literally just you show someone their own face in a mirror and expect them to buy your product.
Well, it's not... I think it's
well, your own interpretation or a consumer-friendly interpretation of someone's own face in a mirror, or the average Joe consumer.
It's even more insidious than that, in my opinion. You're creating avatars. You're creating literal avatars for these fucking companies. Like, you're creating something that's beyond reproach in the neoliberal mindset. He's attacking somebody's ad hominem. And you're making ad hominem, basically saying these are ad hominem attacks by criticizing companies. These things don't exist.
Yeah, sure.
We exist. And they're creating fucking physical manifestations for it. And that doesn't even require thought. You're just putting fucking people in there. It's such late stage in capitalism that, let alone is it insidious, disgusting, but it's unabashedly lazy.
Well, I wanted to mention really quickly. When I say show their own face in the mirror, I do mean that in the sense of, like, you're supposed to recognize these things as people as opposed to what they are, cold, heartless business, machines, etc. And yes, that is extremely insidious, but I didn't make that clear when I said that.
Then all of a sudden, now we go back to my first point, which was just, like, the laziness of it. Like, the Coca-Cola bear, although not having a direct connection with one's mind, like with Coca-Cola, it eventually attained that by being the fact that, first off, unless you are a seething-in-the-mouth psychopath, you drink Coke cold. Polar bear is supposed to be, like, again, a cold animal, cool. It expresses, like, these are layers of subtlety, or at least to a degree, symbolism. Although not exactly the most creative symbolism, but still symbolism is so fucking variant. Opposed to literally just creating an avatar, literally just creating a person. Yeah. And that's fucking lazy.
No, yeah, it is completely lazy, because you do see literally all the brands that are doing this just do the same shit. Yes. Like, they all do the same stuff.
They model themselves after this weird Wendy-esque this post-Wendy.
I don't want to think about any of this too deeply.
Fucking post-Wendy social media presence of course, the first like all fucking weird business models, the first people that will be introduced to it are the smaller companies. Nobody gives a fuck about any of these ones currently. Yeah. The things we see around, they're brand names that we know, but they're definitely not the big boys. And just, what does this color for the future? Like, what happens if people start to genuinely, like, think and connect a person with a company, then all of a sudden not bailing them out will be like abandoning your neighbor, opposed to what it should be, which is don't. These are insidious fucking heartless corporations. Yeah. As soon as they get that bailout, will cut anything they view as excess from their fucking company, resell stocks, and just genuinely fuck over their workforce.
Then there are people that work for these companies that are suffering because of probably I'm gonna go out here and say that most companies probably treat their workers very poorly.
Or treat them just well enough for them not to, like, fucking full on just kill the managerial class.
Yeah. Yeah. So there's people in these companies that are suffering just the same way that they're representing themselves as. And that is it's just so disgusting. It's so horrible. You see the company just making a mockery of what you are as a worker in the company that they're fucking presenting that as.
It's literally asking you to cry for Stalin. Like, it's these fucking these so-called people, if we're gonna fucking consider them people, are fuck it. Let's accept it. Let's accept the companies are people. Let's accept that they're a fucking amalgamation of their avatar, that they're a physical human being. Fuck it. Let's do that. These physical people then are stepping on the throats of thousands, at least, and if not for certain companies, tens of thousands of people. And then asking you to cry for them, asking you that they should consider their rights, even as they blatantly ignore the rights of everybody else.
Sonny D was feeling a bit sad last night.
I hope they were feeling a bit sad because they're gonna go bankrupt.
I hope they fucking do too.
Yeah.
Who the fuck drinks Sonny D in this day and age?
Like back when we didn't have like any.
Kids just drink soda now.
No, back when we didn't have any real regulations for what you served at fucking school lunches, I feel like they got a good deal.
Oh,
We're also speaking from New York, which at this point, all schools I've ever been in, from cradle to the grave, pretty much all just use the same people as prison contractors.
Yeah.
Fuck Sodexo.
Fuck Sodexo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anybody who's ever grown up in the Hudson Valley in general.
Let's see if Sodexo has any of these tweets like this.
You can't humanize Sodexo.
I know.
Sodexo is that uncle that they tell you not to talk to too long, and you shouldn't be in a room by yourself at a family gathering. Yeah. So I know it provides for almost all fucking variants of state food, and that's, by the way, get rid of it, socialize it. Actually, just I guarantee you, well, the government's gonna give you government cheese. I can guarantee you, no matter how you can give me 2-week expired food, and I will eat it over what the fuck Sodexo has served me. The fact that I have stomach problems now, but the fact that I'm pretty sure I developed temporary sporadic bowel shattering diarrhea the one semester that I lived in college and had to eat their shitty fucking food.
Yeah. And their food was awful.
By the way, that's a bunch of my friends who went to different colleges throughout the state all dealt with it, and they all had the same fucking symptoms. That bowel shattering diarrhea.
Yeah.
The reason that no one gains the freshman 15 anymore, because you can't retain any variant of nutrient in those fucking terrible, I can't even call it fucking food.
Shoutouts to, I saw the Sunny D tweet last night because someone retweeted it on my timeline. I was like, oh, this is fucking awful. And then I sort of forgot about it.
Yeah.
And then it was brought back to my attention by this lovely Twitter user. Shoutouts to Brand Saying Bay, which just highlights these incidents. And I'd also like to bring up Lil Debbie's response to Sunny D's tweet.
Another one.
If you like Sunny D yesterday, feel like giving up, here are some tips. Be realistic about what you can do. Speak with loved ones who will help break you from negative self-talk. Give yourself an incentive for finishing.
Don't kill yourself.
Remember the why of your this. Thanks, Lil Debbie.
Don't kill yourself so we can continue to gouge on you.
Yeah.
Like the fucking leeches that we are. The utter lie, as somebody who went to business school for a very short period of fucking time, the utter lie in that fucking sector is disgusting. It's this belief that is this constant. I've almost entered several professions. I've never seen a profession outside, if I was in accounting, attempt to justify its own existence as fervently. Because why I was going to trades? They're just their existence is justified by itself.
Right.
Their necessity.
Right.
When you're going, I almost went to teaching. That existence is justified in and of itself.
We need teachers. Yeah.
And then you just have fucking business, and they just need every single class had probably a total of 3 hours bare minimum, overall throughout the semester, dedicated to justifying its fucking existence.
Yeah.
Whether it be marketing or fucking accounting, it's we need this because it's going to get more complex for accounting. It's why is it going to get more complex? Because people you fucking insidious assholes are going to make it more complex. You're going to constantly provide the need for your own job.
Yeah.
You despicable subhuman pieces of shit.
Yeah. Let me bring this up very quickly. SpaghettiOs tweeted.
No.
No. This is better. This is just much better. It says, take a moment to remember Pearl Harbor with us. They hashtag Pearl Harbor, and it's the little SpaghettiOs guy holding up an American flag.
Wait, let me look at this hot take. Fuck yeah. I'm not even sure. I really wish they just redid the fucking landing of the landing on the island where they're all pushing up. Yeah, they're all raising the flag. Well, I'm out of things to say.
Okay, well, have a nice night.
Yep.
Bye.